Hi all, back with another Bridgez. As usual, we have the set hand first to deal with. We open a spade, partner bids 2, we bid 4, and we get doubled. Interesting. Hard to imagine what they could be doubling on. Ace King of Clubs, looks like some heart honours. And have they got something like King to 4 spades? So have we got to play for single to 9 offside? We've got 1 heart, 5 diamonds, so we need 5 spade tricks. We've only got 1 entry to table, the Ace of Hearts. So if they've got King to 4 and the single to 9 offside, we've got to unblock the 8 under the Jack, because otherwise if we play the Jack of Spades and run it, then we're going to have to overtake the 7 on the next round, because all our cards in the south hand are higher than that. If they've got King to 5, there's nothing we can do. If they've got King 9 to 4, there's nothing we can do. They can cover the Jack, and then we can't get back up to the north hand. So our only chance here is to win the Ace of Hearts and lead the Jack of Spades. For some reason their card hasn't appeared. So Jack of Spades, and we're going to unblock the 8 here, and then we can run the 7 on the next round. We're hoping that the 9's going to appear on our left. It does. So now we can lead the 7. Another finesse. Now Ace of Spades. For some reason some of the cards aren't appearing. Not quite sure what's going on here. So hope it settles down. None of the opponent's cards are appearing now. There they are. Okay, that was worth 95%, so good start. Moving on to the next hand. 5 count, we're passing. A heart. Well, we're going to bid a spade here. I hope partner doesn't rebid 2 or 3 hearts. There is a case for passing, staying low, but let's hope the contract's improved. Okay, that's the worst possible. We're clearly passing now. So well, that's a good lead for them. Looks like we would have done much better to pass the heart. We've only got 1 entry to the south hand. They've attacked the... If they'd led diamonds or spades, or certainly diamonds, we would have a chance of maybe avoiding 2 club losers. But not really on this lead. So we got 2 spades, 5 hearts if the 10 falls or something nice happens, and a club. 5, 6, 7, 8. So it looks like we're 1 down. I'm going to duck this just from the want of anything better to do. They're probably going to play another one, I'm sure. Yep. I suppose we might have some sort of scope for a squeeze. If someone's got 4 spades and the Queen of Diamonds, we can attempt to draw trumps, play the King of Diamonds. Although maybe they're looking to, they might get promotion, of course, in clubs. I'm going to play ace. They often seem to play counting clubs, so it looks like they might be 3-3. Pitch a diamond. Okay, we can rough that. Attempt to draw the last trump. Right, so we've got a squeeze if someone has got, if presumably East has got 4 spades and the diamond, Queen. I think it's unlikely, because they would have made a bit of a boo-boo in defence. Yep. Not working, so 37%, so fairly common. Some people have made 9. Not sure we can genuinely do that. $13 high, not a bad hand. 2 reasonable suits. 4-4-3-2. Definite club opener. 2 diamonds. This is another sequence that's pretty bad with the robots. So, strong jump shift. It says they might only have 4 diamonds, which to me looks very odd. I'd normally expect 5 for a traditional strong jump shift. We can bid 2 no trumps to show a weak no trump. I can bid 2 spades. Just shows 4 spades. So the question is, who do we want to play it? Maybe it's slightly better for partner. They got some that ace 3rd heart. But 2 no trumps limits my hand a bit more. Maybe I'll bid 2 spades since we don't have a heart stop. Let's bid 2 spades. 3 diamonds. I guess I have to bid 3 no trumps now. 3 hearts is apparently natural. Well, I think it should be just full suit, really. I'm going to bid 3 no trumps and hope partner's got a heart on her. They have. So 4th highest lead. So it looks like we're going to have 2 heart tricks. We got 7 diamonds. The club is 10. So it's a question of, can we make 11? So it very much depends what they switch to, or if they switch after this. They switch to a club. Well, I suppose we have to finesse. If we go ace, then we're definitely going to lose 3 tricks. If we go queen, then we can always get to hand with a spade. So I think we have to finesse here. There's no advantage in playing the ace. Now perhaps we can make an over trick. We can play Jack of Hearts here. Pretty certain is going to win or be covered. Ace of Diamonds, just check they're not. How many have we got? 7. Could be 4-0 on the side, they're not. So now we can cross to the heart. Jack of Clubs getting rid of our spade and run the diamonds. So that should be a decent score. %, jolly good. I guess it would have been better if partner had played it, although I can't really blame them for rebidding 3 diamonds. If we could bid 3 hearts and partner could bid 3 no, then if they lead a heart, we could lead a spade up towards the king queen, and that would be a genuine. Yeah, that would be a genuine 11 tricks. Okay, spade, double. Well, we could do a slightly skinny redouble here. We've got 2 suits we could potentially double. And if they bid diamonds, we can retreat to 2 spades. I think it plays it slightly stronger, maybe 10 points. It says 11, but I'm still going to do it because... Okay. There's a lot of bidding going on here. Partner's got 6 spades. It shouldn't really be 13 to 19 because it should be non-traditional methods. This shows a weak hand that's willing to play no higher than 2 spades opposite a normal redouble. So it shouldn't really be 19 unless it thinks pass is forcing to a higher level. Unless it thinks redouble's forcing to the 3 level or something. So the question is here, do we redouble? Or do we just pass and see what they do? I think I might just pass. I think they might. There's a chance they might just float this out. 2 no trumps. Well, that should definitely be too high. Yeah, now they bid the diamond suit. I think I'm going to bid 3 spades. It feels like this hand might have a pretty strong hand with maybe 6 diamonds. My partner might have diamonds, but I've got unusually good spade support for my redouble. Now partner's doubled that. Well, if you weren't playing with a robot, you'd certainly respect it. Do we think we're making 4 spades? Well, we're lacking quite a few aces. Doubles and diamonds, not great. What are we going to lead against it? Are we going to lead king of spades, or are we going to lead a trump to try and stop them roughing hearts in dummy? It's all a bit uncertain. I wouldn't be surprised if this made. Say East is 6-4. We might have 2 black tricks. I think it has to be percentage too. Try and get this one off, because if we get it one off and we can't make a game, that's going to be a top. So let's pass. I think I might need a diamond. I don't think they've got a source of tricks in any of these side suits. Well, that's a good dummy. King, Queen, 1. So we get a trick there. It looks like we've got a spade. Part's got ace, queen of spades. I guess they could have a club guess. Eight. I guess a heart back is safe. Oh, partner did have a 5th. A 3rd diamond, that's good news. So I think we're going to end up with a club trick for 1 down. Oh, they misguessed the clubs, so they're 2 down now. Oh, well, that's excellent. So, yeah, their bidding was way off scale here. I mean, the second double's very, very hungry, to say the least. And then that's what led to the trouble. You know, they know that partner's actually got a pretty strong hand for the bidding. They couldn't expect any more than 6 points, really, with opening bid and redouble here. So what they were doing, piling back into the auction, I have no idea. Partner hadn't bid there one of their suits, so this was crazy. So certainly take 97%. 1 club, 1 heart. We can double to show 4 spades. 2 no trumps. I think we're just about worth the bump into 3. The ace, jack, 10, 9's a powerful holding. If this hand's got a spade on us, say partner's got king 3rd or queen 3rd. Could be a source of tricks. We've got big club fit. So might be a source of tricks there. So let's try 3. How have we done? Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is they didn't need a diamond. The bad news is even now we've still only got 8 tricks. So we're going to have a question of whether what to do in the spade suit. So fourth highest looks like ace jack, 9-8. May as well run the clubs. There's a diamond gone, 2 diamonds gone. Oh well. Can't complain at that discard. Especially since it was from Queen third and we're going to have to make a decision what to do, whether to cash out for one off. So 10 tricks, should be another decent score. Yep, 84%. Moving on. Nice shape, but not really enough points to get involved. Don't really want to preempt 3 diamonds, a bit random with ace to 4 spades. So we'll pass. Now we wish we might have done something because this is 4-card raise. I wonder whether we should get involved now because we might have a save. It thinks this shows an opening bid is the problem. I'm going to go with what other people will do, which is pass. So West has presumably got the king of spades, so we could underlead the spade. Possibility. West has got, looks like, club control. Partner didn't double diamonds. Nothing looks very attractive. But we have got a void heart, so, you know, maybe on a good day partner's got jack 10 to 4 or something useful. Let's just leave the diamond and hope the ace of spades doesn't disappear. What on earth was 3 spades on Queen third? That's a bit curious. Probably unlikely it's disappearing the spade. What's going on in hearts? The 10. Surely you're not taking a first round finesse. They are. Either that or they've got ace, queen, jack. There is a discard on the club. Really? They had 7 hearts. What else is going on here? They didn't have 7 hearts. We did have 2 aces though. Oh dear. So I think it's fair to say partner's defense wasn't necessarily best there. And what were they doing bidding slam opposite one key card? All a bit curious. Anyway, that was only 9% at the end of the day. What earth were they doing? So partner could have gone up with the ace of hearts on the first heart and cashed our spade. Ducking was fatal. Okay, a bit of catching up to do. So a very chunky 14 here with 4-4 in the majors. Going to upgrade this into a no trump. So I think we bid 2 no to show both majors here. And that shows hearts. How have we done? Well, we've got a couple of diamonds to lose. We can afford to lose a heart. We can rough 2 clubs in the north hand. They are, yeah. So the question is, what do we do here? Do we rough with the 9? Two of clubs. So maybe clubs are 5-4, so 6. We could try roughing with the 9. It might force out the queen, which would be good. If we discard, we've got to do something. Well, we've got to find the queen of hearts, really. If we I mean, the other option is to discard. They've got to rough this. And then we're sort of playing for hearts 3-2, or this end have singleton queen. So if we rough, if it forces out the queen, we're pretty well placed. As long as this hand doesn't have 10-3. Maybe we should just discard on this. Discard a spade and... So, are we just playing for hearts 3-2 here? See what happens when we cash the ace of hearts. Yep, that's fine. %. Bit of overbidding. Successful overbidding though. Spade pass 2 diamonds, we pass. Three spades, 4 spades. So they've got a weak no trump. Guessing this is from 4 low, the 2 lead. Slightly curious bidding. I don't know why they didn't 2 no trump this. Anyway, we haven't got much to think about here. We can play the 10. And presumably ditching some loser. Looks like we're just going to get the ace of hearts. And partner's playing the comedian. Oh no, we get a club as well. Jolly good. Very dull hand. Yep. basically flat, apart from the two people who went for 1400. Goodness knows in what. One heart. We're definitely worth a spade here. We've got a Doubleton heart, so this is slightly better than the other hand. Two spades. I think they normally only raise on 4. Yep. Right. So if they've got something like King Queen, they might have King Queen 10 9 or King Queen 10. I think we can duck this. We're going to want to work on the heart suit, I guess. King 2 9 4. King 8 6 3. So it looks like these are 4 3. Looks like East Peters, so I think East has got the 4. But there did something curious happen. They switched to a curious card, did they? Switched to the king without the queen. Is anyone passed? No. So this is a bit awkward now. We can cross to a spade. We're sort of hoping that East is going to be out of spades. Cross to a spade and take a heart finesse. They are out. So let's win this. So we can take a heart finesse and they're going to have to return something useful, give us a club rough or something. Well, what to do now? I think looks like the hearts are 3-3. So we can ace of hearts, ruff a spade, losing control. We could then try a diamond finesse. Or we could attempt to ruff a club. Yeah, maybe that's better. All the king drops, that's even better. So I think we can just basically give them their 2. I guess it depends. We have to decide who did have that that missing club. If it is East, then we can pitch diamonds on these hearts. If it's West, then we need to pitch the club and hope that the diamond finesse is right. I don't think they would have underled the ace of clubs, so I'm going to assume that East has got the missing club. Okay, we can discard all these losers. I think it might be right. Anyway, yeah. Okay, 68 for making 110. 1 club, pass. 1 heart, pass. 2 spades, which they're playing as natural, not 4th suit. They don't seem to play many 4th suit sequences. 2 no, 3 no. Nothing seems very attractive here. I guess I just go for a club as that's the most passive. I suppose we could lead a spade. It's another possibility. Partner couldn't overcall. I think they've probably only got 4. Let's lead a club. Okay, so that hasn't cost anything. Could this be disappearing? Is there any point in ducking? I'm not sure there is any particular point in ducking. I'm going to take it. I suppose we can play a spade. Either partner's got the king or... yeah. His partner got... could partner have the ace of hearts disappearing? Maybe. Oh no, they can't be losing the ace of hearts. We could be losing the ace king. Looks like partner has got the ace of hearts, since they haven't claimed. Oh, partner did have ace king of hearts. Oops. Well, that's a rather miserable 13%. These are south. Not vulnerable. I think I'm going to open 3 diamonds with the void spade. Good playing strength. Not so worried about the jack to 4 hearts there. Ooh, I really didn't want to hear that, partner. Okay. So they would have been better left in hearts, which they wouldn't have enjoyed particularly. But they have led a diamond, so we can get rid of a couple of clubs. We've got 6 spade tricks. They should be able to manage a heart ruff. Singleton queen. No, that wasn't the defense. We can ruff that. See if we can sneak past a spade ace. So they can only get 1 ruff now, so looking good. Try another one. I suppose they can play a diamond. Nope. Now we can claim. Okay, jolly good. 99%. Diamond a heart overcall. We can double to show 4 spades. 2 clubs. Just going to give preference back to 2 diamonds. Partner's got, sounds like partner's got singleton heart if the redouble shows 3. It's a slight, you know, we're completely maximum for 2 diamonds, but I really don't want to defend this. We've got nice, so the ace of hearts fits well opposite singleton, and we've got nice cards in in partner suits. Now 3 clubs really should be probably 2-3 offering here, but they think it shows 4. So partner's either 3-1-5-4. I don't know, but where are they? You know, they might have some spade tricks. Partner could be 1-2-1-5-5. Let's try 3 clubs. See what partner, see what they do. Okay, we survived. Maybe we were doing better doubling. Partner had king, queen, jack of spades. I suspect we might have been better doubling. They got 4 hearts, a diamond is 5, a spade is 6. If we lead a trump, maybe we can stop them roughing anything. Okay, we can overtake this. Ooh. That's not so good. So there was a bit of shape around. So we can try, let's see if a spade gets past. It did. So what's missing? The 4 is missing. So they're probably 4-2. So that makes East. Maybe East was, looks like East is either 2-5-1-5 or 4-5-1-3, in which case we can just cash the diamonds, cash the clubs. If he is 5-5, then there's nothing we can do. So I think I'm going to draw the remaining trumps at this point. And yeah, the clubs are indeed 3-3. So we make our contract. But yeah, we would have done better doubling them. They were 2 off. We get a decent score, 70%. Not going to overcall diamonds vulnerable. They've reversed into diamonds. Okay. 4 clubs. Should be big club fit. So maybe there's a case for a spade lead here. Although how many spades might be going on the hearts? Although you do assume that the ace of spades is coming down in dummy, but I sort of remember the hand where they off 2 aces earlier. Could lead a heart. Try and set up a heart trick. I'm going to go with a spade. Okay. Not a success. Looks like a heart lead may have been the winner. maybe it didn't matter. I think it was just cold with trumps 2-2. So they took the heart finesse to try and get rid of their... Yeah, they were just cold on any lead. So they took the heart finesse to try and get rid of their spade loser. It would have cost if I'd had the king of hearts, the spade lead. We survived. 20 high. I'm not going to go through a reverse sequence here. I'm going to open 2 no. Three clubs. We can show our major. 3 no. So, yeah, we're a bit lacking in fast tricks here. So 4th house lead, so the clubs are 4-3. Looking at the 4-3-2. So I guess we win and play a diamond and hope they either switch to hearts or the clubs are blocked, or they're going to have 5 winners at least to cash out. How do they know to do that? I mean, this is sort of unbelievable that anyone would defend like this. I suppose if they're looking at the ace of spades, they might be able to work out the partner can't get in. Now, can the suit be blocked? I think it might be, actually. But I think that to defend like this hand should have the ace of spades. So, Bridgez spade. Okay. Okay. So 1 down. Nothing we could do if they defend like that. Just below average. 5-5 in the majors. I think we can transfer and bid 3 hearts here. So do we get smaller if we're 5-4? Does this show 5-5? It does. So 5-5 game force. 4 no trumps. It thinks it's stronger than maybe we are, but I guess it's blackwood for hearts. We have got ace. We have got nice controls. So we've got 2 without. Could have our slam on here if partner's got the right cards. Hopefully something like ace-1 spade. I think it thinks we're slightly stronger than we actually are. Okay, we're straight out on the... Well, we're not actually... yeah, we're about straight out on the ace of spades on the side. The ace of spades on the side we can rough. Rough a spade. Rough 2 spades, in fact. And that will be sufficient. Doesn't feel good, but nothing else to try. Oh. So we can win this. Might have to be a little bit careful here. Cross on a diamond. Rough a spade. now. I think we've got to ruff that other spade, but we're in danger of being tapped. Oh no, they've only played they've played 2 rounds of trumps already, haven't they? So we can play ace of clubs, ruff the club, ruff a spade, and then we're home. There's only one more trump out, so we should be able to claim at this point. Yep, should be excellent score. %. So actually, even without the Queen of Diamonds, it had good play opposite this hand, or had some play. What did partner have? Partner had a minimum 15, so partner could have had something like ace-1 spade. I think Blackwood is maybe slightly pushy on the north hand. Last hand. So this is French style. This is going to be, it's either a single suited sort of strong hand or medium hand. This is just stronger than the 2-no trump opening. Stamen, spades, hearts and diamonds, Blackwood for diamonds, I assume. No aces, 6 no trumps. This is a curious sequence, isn't it? So we're not going to lead a spade, not going to lead a club. I guess I'm going to lead a heart. Don't really want to lead dummies 5-card suit, so going to go for a heart. Dummy's very weak. Four, 8, 9, ace. King of diamonds. I suppose they're opposite 22, 23. I guess, yep. Okay. So 3 of clubs. Maybe partner has 5. That would make declare a 4-3-3. King of spades. Five, 7. Four. So I'm going to play them to be 4-3-3 unless I get any evidence to the contrary, I think. Partner's pitched a club. They got ace, king, jack of diamonds, ace of hearts is 12. Ace, king of spades. 19. This, I'm going to try and cash the ace of clubs, I guess. Partner's certainly got some club honours. Okay, so partner's going to get the jack of hearts as well. Or 2 more hearts. Okay. Last board hasn't come up yet. 93%. Okay, we finished 3rd. So, yeah, those 2, not cashing our 2 aces against 6 hearts, definitely cost us. And we would have, that would have added half a board, a bit more. And this one where we could have cashed the ace king of hearts. That again would have added half a board. So yeah, that would have been just enough to, if we got both those right. We did have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boards in the 90s. So it was a pretty good set overall. There were a few fairly flattish boards. 13, 14 were sort of normalish. I think 8 was pretty normal. Anyway, decent set, 69%. See you all soon.